Hi, I'm Craig Hutchinson, Director of Coaching of Asphalt Green Soccer Club, and this is week 4 of the summer workout video. All the activities we have lined up today all involve using a wall, because sometimes when you're by yourself you can't work on things like passing and receiving, striking, things like that. With a wall, those are things you can do. So we're going to give you some examples of activities you can use, including warm-ups and SAQ. Okay, the first activity, just to get us moving around, we're going to use the wall to play the ball against, receive it back, control, dribble across and repeat. So it's got a little bit of dribble involved as well as some passing and receiving. Next up, we're going to play the ball against the wall, control it, then we're going to do a little bit of running. We set up 2 different ways of doing it, either in a V or in a square, but we get around and then play the next ball and repeat. Next up, we're going to bring in a ladder component. On last week's video, Andy Blackburn went through a lot of different ladder ideas, so now we can put them into practice, but with playing the balls in and out there as well. Okay, so this time we're going to play a pass into the wall. As it comes back to us, we're going to receive it, turn, go for a little dribble and turn. So we're looking at our first touch a little bit, whilst also bringing in the dribble and the turning aspect as well. But now we're just going to do some simple passing and receiving using the wall. We'll play the ball, it hits the wall, comes back to us, we can work on our first touch. So we're also going to look at some different ways we can do it, such as receiving and playing it with the back foot, receiving with the front foot, playing it with the back foot, receiving with the outside, playing with the inside, even playing it back one time. So there's a few different variations we're going to go with. So next up we're going to progress, so rather than passing and receiving on the ground, we're now going to be taking the balls out of the air. So we can serve the ball in the air to the wall, it comes back to us, we can receive out the air with our foot, our thigh, chest, head, whatever we like, bring it under control, play it back. Once we receive the ball we can chip it up into our hands, reserve and go again. Next up is a continuation of receiving the ball out of the air. We're now just going to head the ball back and forth against the wall, use that as a heading partner. Okay, so now we're going to add a goal to everything. So we can play the ball into the wall in a bunch of different ways, on the ground, in the air. We can either receive the ball or hit it first time towards a goal. We can situate the goal to our right, to our left, behind us, so there's lots of different possibilities with this. Essentially, it's like we're finishing from a serve. The serve's coming from a wall instead of a teammate. So the final activity we've got using a wall is going to be a game. So you need a couple of friends for this one. It's a game, it's got lots of different names. Sometimes it's called one kick, sometimes it's called wally or wall ball or spot. Lots of different things. But basically, you take one part of the wall. We're going to use these two panels here and we take it in turns. You have one kick to kick the ball and hit that part of the wall. So it's kind of a shooting or a passing exercise. So I'm going to take my turn, kick the ball, try and hit the wall, then the next person will do the same, then the next person, and so on. If you miss the part of the wall that you're aiming for, you get a strike. If you take more than one touch, you get a strike. If you touch the ball when it's not your turn, you get a strike. And I think for our game, if we sky it and put it into the ramp, then we'll probably have to just lose the game instantly and, I don't know, maybe do 50 push-ups or something. We'll see. Alright, let's give it a go. So that was week 4 of the summer workout video. Everything we've done so far has all been individual, exercises that you can do by yourself. Moving forward, we're going to start looking at activities you can do with a friend, with a couple of friends, things like that. So look out for that in future weeks.